Today I have a very special video for you, long awaited. I've been doing this series on my 1859 Indian Head pennies, which I've been collecting for a long time, and I have a bunch of them. I also have a bag of, and I also do, I do coin rolls, tube rolls, pocket change, all those other types of coin videos I do. So it's a little bit of it's kind of a mixture because, while talking about in the 1859 Indian Head Penny series that I'm doing, I also talk about, related Indian Head Penny uh, lore, myths, and interesting facts. So I took one out, right? Because a lot of these 1859 pennies, they're in bad shape, right? So I said in the last video, I said, let me take out, I have this bag of Indian Head pennies that I bought as a lot, right? And I said, let me find a good one so I could show some contrast between a better looking Indian Head penny and the ones in that I'm showing. So every time I do a new episode for the 1859 Indian Head Penny series, I put the little tag on the one that I just did. So I've done 3, right? And it'll be 4, 5, 6, and so on. They're in no specific order. So I only have one out of all these pennies. I only have one marked. When I did a cursory inspection of them, I noticed that one was kind of weird, and there is another one I noticed that has another error on it. But when we get to it, then we'll look at it. So this penny is from this lot. So today we're gonna go over the lot. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Let's get this into focus. And what I have up on the screen here is the mintage, right? And okay, and a good. Let me show you. This is coinmintage.com. I have the mintage, right? So I'm able to. So what I'll do is I'll put them in. We will put the coins into. And here's a good. And then I have this with good examples, right? So I could compare if I need to other examples. So that's what I have up on the screen. And what we'll do is we'll put them into dates right now. I'm not don't get triggered, okay? I'm not using gloves today. I mean, they survived over 100 years. They will survive a few more minutes. Okay, being touched by humans touching them, they will survive. Okay, let's get this a little closer because you know what? I'm gonna have to do this off camera. So what I'll do what I did do is I did separate them into 1800s. One special one that I found before. So let's get these into. All right, 1902. We're gonna get these into order. 1901, 1906, and of course the last 1908. The last Indian Head penny was from 1904. 04. The last Indian Head penny was from 1909. I hit 1800 one, got it escaped. 1900. I mean, it's not like super many. So it's not. I don't think it's that big of a deal. And then another 1900. 1907. So if you watch my videos, you might be saying, "Wow, man, this guy, he's got so much stuff." Well, Yeah, I do. Yeah, that would be a correct assessment. I do got a lot of stuff. Yes, yes, I do. Got a lot of stuff. A lot of coins. I mean, am I in the coin dealer category? Like, can I go and buy rent a storefront if I wanted to? Yeah, I could actually. If I wanted to, I mean, I could rent the storefront and do what you see all these other people doing. Coin stores. I could do that if I want to. Um, I am. Oh wow, that's an error. I think that's maybe it's not. Who knows? Okay. So anyway, 1800s are going up there. Yeah, I could do that if I wanted to. I am a little bit old. Am I mixing up the dates already? No, it's a six. I'm a little older. In my 50s, and been around, done a lot of things, had several businesses, and I don't think that 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 would be something that would interest me to be at this point in my life. To be honest, this is right up my alley. Uh, Doing these, I even open it. Let's see if I can open this up a little bit more. Okay, so you can see a little bit more interesting. I found. So it's funny. I try to divide these up into 1800s and 1900s, and I'm finding a bunch of 18s. 1901. That's the first 1901. No, it's not. There's another one there. 1907. A bunch of 1907s. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff, and oh, so I was actually trying to make a point. I get distracted. If hopefully that doesn't bother you, because if it does, then you're probably gonna click off, I guess. All right, so we got 1882. This is gonna be a little harder because there's more 1800s Indian head pennies than there are 1900s. 1882. Okay, so and again, so I'm putting the reason I'm putting this into chronological order is because of I just showed you the 1895. I just showed you the mintage up there, and if I have them in order, then it'll make it much easier to interact with the screen as far as 1890, as far as 1900, looking at the mintage goes, right? Because if not, I'm going to be bouncing all over the place, and it actually take more time to do that. 1898, and I also have a scale. Where's that? I have my handy dandy scale here, which I will put here. That way, is that too? Let me see. Is that going to be in the way? No, it's not going to be in the way. So that way, which one is this? This is the special find. Um, I'm going to leave that one for the end. I'll leave it in the bag so I don't forget. 1890. I think that's another 1890. 1895. 1890. 1895. Getting there, getting there. Oh yeah, to make it easier to interact with the screen. Otherwise, this will actually save time. Let's just put it like that. 1896. I mean, it's not that many pennies, let's not exaggerate now. 1887. 1887, 1890, 18. This is both 1890s. Yeah. 1887, 1882. So, and then, so we have several um, objectives today. 1898. We have several objectives today. And one of the main objectives really is to find 1899, is to separate the better and rarer, excuse me, the better condition and the rarer 1888. That's such a cool looking, look at that. you can't see that. See that anyway. That's why I have to do it like this, because I have to keep it zoomed out. Then I'll zoom it in. 1893. That goes there. No, 92, 95. All right, so it goes here. 1882. Right? Because see what this person. So the person who I bought this from. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, this is so interesting. 1890. I actually have to take a loop to this. I don't know what it says. 1880. That the oldest one so far? I think so. Is my opinion. You do what you want. My opinion. I would not put 1899. This is 1889. I would not mix pennies or coins. I would not mix coins that are in very insignificant condition differences. Like I'm not. Why would you? I mean, you could. I mean, some people do that. I'm saying I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't sell a lot. 1882, and this is 1881. Okay. I would not sell a lot of coins. With some of them being, that's another 1881, and we're done. That's it. See, that wasn't too bad. 10 minutes. I would not sell a coin that and I have my coffee here. Oh, the fruit of life. I would not sell coin lots that were in significantly different conditions. So when we're done with this little experiment here, there's going to be goods, right? And then everything else, right? Very good and fines. There are no very fines in here. We might have a very good, and we might, but the difference between a very good Indian Head Cent and a good, it's a world of a difference. One might be worth $5, and the other one might be worth $15. And if you put them in a lot, that becomes very confusing. Look what we just had. I mean, anyway, it becomes confusing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start with the. So I wouldn't do that personally. So what I'm gonna do is, let me see how we are here for Zoom. All right, that's pretty. I could even go in a little closer. Okay. Let me just get my glasses real quick. Excuse me. And so we're going to separate the Indian head pennies, and we're going to see what we find. All right, so how's that? Okay, so now part two, what we're looking for. Obviously, we're looking for condition, and the other one we're looking for are the low mintage, which they made a lot of Indian head pennies. Obvious. I don't know how obvious that would be, but they did. I did show quickly the website coin mintages, and it shows all the different mintage amounts. And then we're looking for fine details and errors. Okay, so those are the ones we'll put to the side. We want to be able to see the details in the feathers. We want to be able to see liberty in the headband. And lastly, we want to, if there are any, I don't even know if that's close enough. I might have to get just a little closer. You see in the headband, you see the, I was going to say braid. It's not a braid. It's the ribbon from the headband. Okay. There's a design in that ribbon from the headband that you see right there above my finger, near the what's that called? Next to her hair. Okay. There are diamonds. There's a design in it, and they look like diamonds, oblong diamonds. All right. So this is a nice. This is a good to very, a good condition penny, maybe even very good. You can see some of the the letters in Liberty. That's a nice looking penny. I'm actually, so I'm gonna, let's see, we're gonna keep good in one condition, and below good meaning it's like really bad condition. Oh, and then we need the mint. So this is 1908. 1908 had, and of course we're gonna look for mint marks, which I don't even know where they are, to be honest with you. Okay, no mint mark. 1908. There were 32 million 327,987 made. That's pretty low. That's a pretty low mintage, and this is a pretty nice looking. I'm sorry. I probably would not put this into a lot. This is, you know what? Not to belabor the point, just to make a point. Excuse me. 1908 Indian Head penny. It's not full Liberty, even though you could. It's argued that it could be full Liberty. Let's put it in very good condition. Let's look at what very good condition looks like. Let's go. There are 1,900 of them. Let's go lowest first. Buy it now. All right. Well, mine looks better than the low ones in very good condition. What's that? That's a. That's an. I'm trying to just look at buy it now. It's 1908 AU. See, in their definition of almost uncirculated mine are two different things. This is where you have to be careful. I mean, this is a nice looking penny. I'll show you on eBay. Excuse me. This is a nice looking penny for $13. You can see the feathers. You can see full Liberty, and you can see. Let's get close to show you the diamonds. And you can see the diamonds. You can see all 4 diamonds in the headband, just as a reference. So, and then of course there's $1.50 shipping. So it's a $15 coin. This one, probably, I'm going to say a $5 or $6 coin. So, okay, so it's almost 20 minutes, and we're on the very first coin. So what I'm going to do is, and you can see this is a nice looking coin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video here, and we are going to pick up again just on the coins, now that we did everything and we had the whole explanation, what we're looking for and all of that. And we'll go through, we're going to have a part 2 to this, and maybe even a part 3 and a part 4, because I guess there are more pennies here than I know what to do with. Okay, so we're going to start over. We're going to not start over. We're going to have a part 2 coming up now that we have everything organized and we have our objectives down. Okay, I'll see you on part 2.